Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andy, this is Mad Fades Vintage. If you don't know me, I'm a full-time vintage clothes reseller, working online and in a physical shop. We've got a physical shop in Penkridge, Staffordshire. Plus we sell on all the usual platforms like eBay, Vinted, Depop, Etsy, Vestiaire, Facebook Marketplace, and of course our website, madfadesvintage.com. Been selling online for a very long time now. What these videos mostly are is me chatting a load of nonsense and then showing you some interesting parts of why clothes sell for more money, a few tips, hints and tricks which will make you, if you are a reseller, a little bit more profitable and hopefully make your life a little bit more easy. Now probably saw in the last video that we've finally hit 3,000 subs. That's fantastic. We are growing nice and quickly. I'm enjoying making these videos and doing all the type of YouTubey stuff. The next step would of course be 4,000 subs, so let's see if we can do that together. Keep dropping us comments, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the bell and that will help. And of course I might be able soon. The aim is to go from 2 videos a week to 3, but I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to do some sourcing. I'm going to Italy in a few days time, and I'm going to take you guys with me and do some sourcing videos, which is pretty cool. Back to Napoli, and then of course there's loads of warehouses that I tend to visit in the UK. I'm going to take you along to them, and then of course it's not going to be long and car boot season will be back. I cannot wait for car boot season to be back. I'm missing it. Not that we need any stock, we are well stocked and we've got more coming, which is a bit worrying. I don't know where it's going to go, but we'll find a way. Anyway, let's spin you around and show you the sales. We've got 2 days worth of sales. Today's Monday. We've got Sunday and Monday. So let's have a look what we've done. Okay, so we've got 14 items on the old eBay, which is really good for 2 days, to be fair. I'm happy with that. Totaling a value of around £1,000. And then only a few on Vinted. Vinted has slowed down a bit. We've got 1, 2, 3 on Vinted. Not sure what's going on there. And the annoying thing is as well, we've got 2 returns, which is absolutely gut-wrenching when you've only done 3 sales. And then we've got 3 items on the old Depop, which is another £100. And then nothing on Shopify. So I don't know what that totals up to. Maybe 22, 21 items. But let's get to work. Starting off with something interesting. This is fantastic sale, really. When I buy anything, if I get a chance to break it down, I will, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean. So these braces came as a part of a trousers and brace set. The trousers are somewhere here, and they'll sell for like 160 quid. I took the braces off and sold them on their own for 60 quid on eBay, which is a fantastic sale. It means you're getting more out of the money invested. And I'll give you another example. I've just done some photography, and we did the exact, well, I did the exact same thing with this. I keep saying we, I mean I. So this jacket, it comes with a liner on the inside. It's a Patagonia liner. This is getting pictured and listed today. They're called 3-in-1 jackets. So what you could do with this jacket, for example, is take that out and sell it separately. That will sell for about 45 on its own, and the jacket on its own will sell for about 85. Now together they only sell for about 100, maybe 95. So I'm getting my maximum profit potential from separating them into 2 separate products. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, cost of goods on those braces would have been £5, by the way. So 5 into 60. This is just sold to a Japanese buyer. It was listed for 90 quid. No, 80 quid, 79.99, and we took an offer from a Japanese buyer. It's an older cinchilla from Patagonia, made in 1995. You probably won't be able to see it, but it says S5 there, which is spring of 95. It's got a damaged button. It can just be glued on. It's not missing. It's just needs glue in there. Anyway, so that sold for really good money. Cost of goods was 10 quid plus delivery on my wholesale. So yeah, chuff with that. Let's go and grab a few bits from the boxes. The box system is still doing really well. 0294 is going to be in here somewhere. A lot of Pendleton shirts have been listed. So 298 is 0294, that's good. The question is, where's 298? Oh no, that's been done, sorry, that's the brace. And then 0278 is going to be here somewhere as well. 0278, that's good. And then 0106, somewhere down here. I know I'm repeating myself, but I really do love this box system. 0106. Okay, we'll continue popping all the sold items up online as well, by the way. So starting off with, so we've done 106, 178, that and that. Starting off with this bad boy, it sold for £27.74. It cost us 10 quid. It came in a wholesale batch delivery of a whole load. I think it was 100 Pendleton tops. This one's got a few holes, but it is older. That's why it sold for 27 quid. So getting our money back on these bits. Next up, we've got a good, I don't know where these are, where they were. Free People. I bought these from a charity shop. I only go to 2 charity shops, which is near me. If you want to see me doing charity shop videos, go over to TikTok. I bought these for either 4 or 6 quid. They are Free People new with tags, women's velvet trousers, kind of like velvet curtains, they feel like. But they sold from £4 up to 25. Not too bad, took an offer. And then this sold, oh, hang on. Lost track. Yeah, this Alexa, stop. This sold for £21.70. Really weird number. It's a Levi's made and crafted kind of like long sleeve textured t-shirt. Not bad. That was a personal. I had it for years and doesn't fit me anymore. A couple of bits and bobs up this back end, so we'll go find them. Starting off with a here it is. Oh, I need that as well. We'll grab a few bits. So we'll grab that and we'll grab that. Oh, this must have been a good listing day. Maybe I was being generous with my prices, because it looks like as soon as they've been listed, which is about a week ago, 3 items have sold, which is great. If something can sell within 7 days, I'm chuffed. Starting off with a really nice Patagonia cinchilla. This one's a bit older. It's like from the Y2K era, good men's size, large. The snap T refers to this there T, because there's snap buttons along them. These are called snap buttons, not standard buttons, because they snap. There you go. And that's what the T refers to, including this pocket there. I've shown you before how to date things. So this one says Spring 03, this was made in 2003. That colourway does really well, grey and blue. I've noticed lots of times grey and blue sell well together. Cost of goods 10 quid into £53.99. Next up we've got a Rab Nucleus fleece. Just don't know where I've sold this. Here we go. This sold on Vinted for 29 quid. Cost of goods on that was 5 from a car boot sale. Fantastic fleece. I do need some gym tops, but I decided to refrain from keeping this one. Again, full zip pockets. Now, there's a few good words you can use this. A lot of people call that micro grid or textured. Either way, they're all good. But, I mean, not to worry, because Rab always put their model, which is the Nucleus jacket, and then it's QFE 83. So Rab always put that in there anyway, but that micro grid or macaroni, some people say, these are all good keywords when you're looking for fleeces. Now, I think that textured micro grid is a way of making you warmer. Quite a long time. So they probably aren't copycats. It's just another polo company, and I suppose there's only so many pictures or embroidered pictures or logos you could have of a horse without other people thinking it's not a blatant copy. Cost of goods on this was 8 quid and it sold for 30. I'm up the back of the cabin to look for a Beretta somewhere. Ah, it's there, I see it. So this is a really cool brand. I found this hang picking with my mate Dean. And Beretta is like a hunting sports brand. The quality of these, this is what you call a shooting vest. So It's very thick canvas. It's kind of like burn proof textured. It's got loads of fantastic pockets everywhere. I imagine that's a money belt or for more cartridges. Obviously you're going to keep cartridges in these pockets as well. There's loops and loads of stuff on them, but the quality is really well made. This one in particular is made in Italy. It sold for £55.99. Good money on that. Said cost of goods was £5. And I walk up here as well. The same buyer also bought this. He bought 2 items from us. This rail's really tight, which is a nice 90s Burgos or Burgos fleece, heavy duty, very good condition. This colour seems to do really well for me. It's like a teal blue colour with zip pockets. It's a lot of people call this Borg fleece. There's your recycling sign. They used to do that, but they don't put it on them anymore. And this is what the old Burgos tag looks like. I love this colour. I'm surprised I didn't keep this, but I've got one quite similar. Burgos, made in Great Britain, size large, all the usual stuff. 1997. F97 means fall 1997. So that's quite nice. You get that on a tag. I think the old tags are much better looking than the modern ones. But if you don't know Burgos or Burgos, it's kind of better quality, the old stuff is, than a lot of modern fleeces, I would say. This stuff is made to last, just like their raincoats. Cost of goods on that was £5, by the way, into 38, so that's great. We got a pair of dungarees and we're looking for 0104. These are a Filson pair of dungarees. Because they're so big and heavy, I can't put them into bags. So we're looking at one ends up in 402. Got a funny feeling they're these. 04, yes. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with my stock system as far as great big heavy trousers are concerned. They definitely won't fit in the stock system. I'll show you what these look like. These sold for really good money. Cost of goods I can't say on these, but they sold for 150 quid. I took an offer. They are massive, great big, size 48-inch waist dungarees. And this is what we call oilcloth material. What makes this special, because people keep asking me to tell them what makes it special, is it's waterproof and it's heavy duty, a bit like a barber jacket. So that's tin cloth down there. It's the same type of canvas really, and then this is oilcloth, tin cloth and oilcloth. Tin cloth is heavier duty, a bit thicker. This is more durable and waterproof. So I imagine whoever's working is getting the top half wet and they need thorn-proof legs at the bottom. So yeah, good profit on that. This is another Filson sale. I'll grab it quickly just while I'm in the mood for Filson. So we sold, on the last packing video, we sold a jacket that looks really similar to this. I had 2 almost identical, just maybe a decade apart from one another. This is what we call a cape coat. It's kind of like their heaviest duty overshirt that they make. It's called cape because of this part here. It's like a double layer, single layer on the arms, cape on the back, makes your shoulders and your chest super warm. This one in particular, of course it's made in USA, but is from the 80s. And it's sold for £152.99. Again, like I say, it's not in the best condition. It's got some moth damage, but still, for an item like this, that's quite good value. Cost of goods I can't say, but really good profit. This is a pretty green jacket. Cost of goods on this was £10 and it sold for 42. It's kind of a mess on the hanger, but yeah, this is a good size. I think it's a men's large or extra large. Very, very good condition. Pretty much exactly the same as when it was made, I imagine. It looks like it's been unworn, but yeah, good profit on that. Pretty Green is still going really strong, even though Oasis is still on tour anymore, but I'll always pick up Pretty Green because I love it. Okay, we're after a Patagonia P6 hoodie in a really good big size. I can see it there, the colour's good. I knew this would sell super fast because the colour's nice. Here we go, it's 2XL. Cost of goods again on this was £10 plus delivery. I think the total is 12 quid an item. And yeah, that's the P6 logo. They call that the P6. Sometimes you get different ones with like animals over it and they'll call it like a P6 buffalo or a P6 fish, or you know what I mean. But chocolate brown, sold quick, and it sold for £29.10. Happy days. This is a really nice Vinted sale. It sold for 170 quid. It's a 620 large Filson jacket. That looks like it could be it. Nope. Quite a few look very similar. Have to bear with me. And if not, this is it. I had to be sure. Because I've got 4 of these and they're really similar to one another, I can't tell you cost of goods because he watches the videos, but it's sold for 175 quid. It's a beautiful 620 trucker jacket. It's really similar to the Carhartt Detroit. It's tin cloth, rock hard, really nice. Once this is worn, the creases will drop out. And like, you know, this is the best workwear brand in the world. It comes with Mackinac wool. But the best thing about this for me is I've been following this guy on Instagram for years, and he's been following me for years. He's a really cool guy from just up the road from me in Birmingham, and he sent me a message that says, "Cheers, I've just realised we follow each other on Instagram, Crash Test Brummy," and I go back and have a little chat with him, and he says, "Thanks mate, I've been meaning to come up to Pencridge to check out your stock for a while. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of things, a couple of tin waxes lying around somewhere, and I've been using a 48 duffel bag for years." Really nice guy and a really cool bloke as well. I love the stuff he buys, and we're often liking each other's pictures and things like that, so it's always nice when a customer who I look at on Instagram and think is cool buys something from our shop. It's kind of like, that's what the aim is really. So yeah, happy with that one. Last but not least out of this little pile is a Mastrum jacket. This was from that little buyout we did at my wife's horse yard, where we chose some items, well, we chose a whole pile of items from her mate's son, who's gone up from size small to size medium. I think we spent 175 quid on 18 items total, so about £10 per piece, and this one sold for 30. I am into profit now with everything that we bought from him, and I've still probably got something like 13 left, so yeah, that's really good. Mastrum, if you don't know, it's like an off-brand, and it's got associations with Stone Island and a CP company. I can't remember whether it's a cousin's brand or something like that, but it's more sports and casuals wear. Casuals is like a football movement, lads and dads and football hooligans, and it's kind of like associated with that kind of style, really, like pub culture, I'd say. But yeah, 30 quid from that is dead cool. It's all I can find, unfortunately. There's quite a few to do. 21 items in this place. There's one shirt I can't find, which is a Depop sale, but it's in the shop, so that's okay. To keep me company, we're going to be watching a little bit of Warders Clobber. If you don't know Luke, he's a fantastic YouTuber. He's got a really good live kind of like podcast, which is on in the mornings on Wednesdays around 8 AM with Simon, gentleman marketeer, and of course Luke, 2 proper experts in clothes selling and just all round good guys every single Wednesday morning. But we're going to be watching this video whilst I'm doing some packing. Let's get to work. There we go, that is it. Not as many as I would like, but still not bad. Not bad for 2 days. Let's do the old I don't know what you'd call this. Oh yeah, it's a bit short. But like I say, 2 days work. If I'm going to do these packing videos regularly, I suppose they're not going to be that long. We've got all that space over there to fill. I would love to get it where I was doing 20 a day, but 10 a day at the moment is pretty good for me. Next step as a list more might be to get to 11 or 12 or 13 sales a day. But that's not too bad. And that is just about it for this week's video. There'll be another one along very shortly. Give it like 2 or 3 days. If you're not following me already, do me a massive favour and do the comment, ring the bell and everything. The channel is growing slowly but surely. There we go, up just over 3,000 subs, which is fantastic. And don't forget, we do a giveaway on every single video. If you spot the duck, comment the time, and then we'll put you into a draw and you get £20 to spend on our website, madfadesvintage.com. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again.